Hey, Daniel. Hey, Vera. Why, Gregory?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. And you? Geez,
Good, doing good, doing good.
we both got a good sunlight today. Only
Yeah, we do.
my sunlight is at 30 degrees
Jeez.
Fahrenheit.
You know, some someone a couple of me again.
What was that?
Someone couple of this on for me. Couple of
How come?
I know a video I played back in May 2023 from from the UK. You know, and his channel doesn't say no couple at all. The 4 minutes video. You know.
Uh, huh.
Now I have two now. The second
So,
one, I'm going to fight for it. I'm going to email this guy. I'm going to tell YouTube. That's bullshit. He waited. He waited for 8 months for the second one, the
uh,
video. But I'm going to wait until I think something more. Though, you know.
yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Then him. You guys better You better take your video down, or I'm going to fight for it. You know. I'm going to email him. Take two pictures of this video. I'm going to tell him you're a bunch of liar. You know.
Uh, I guess I should drop a video again one of these days.
Yeah. Hmm. Hold on. It came. Finally.
Uh,
This is wrong. Hold on. Yep. I got I got a light. You know, a flashlight for bugs, and
uh,
I told the landlord we have two mics. He said no, we don't, and I was okay, fine. That's why I bought me this. You know,
uh,
it's a blue light. You know.
uh.
Um, Okay, let's see. Take fucking three batteries for this? Hmm. Oh, fudge. Ouch. God. Oh. Do you want to smoke some batteries with me?
Nope.
Look. Why?
Because if you get are those lithium batteries?
I think so.
Well, if you get any water on them, they can turn into fire instantly.
No, it's AWY. I don't know. I don't think so.
It's hard to say. But anything that's a lithium battery is unsafe, really.
Wow. How you put the damn battery in you? Huh. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Guess who was live a couple of days ago? PDF was live.
Oh,
Now let's see if this works. Okay. Okay, now let's see if we let's see. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Okay. It was pretty good, you know. I got a gift card from Amazon, you know.
uh,
How do you fucking close this? What the hell? Huh. Hmm. Well, okay. And I see Kim in my life. Kim, you know. Yeah, I was telling you, Miss B didn't even speak to PDF for over a year and over a year now, you know.
uh,
And I said, I'm sorry. I said, wow, you know. He said, don't be, you know. I'm kind of surprised, you know.
uh,
Well, in a way, I'm not, to be honest with you now, you know.
uh,
But I kind of miss when they make fun of me of the videos, you know. I
uh,
miss the PDF videos, you know.
yeah,
Maybe I'm gonna make one of you. Maybe I'm gonna make a video on you and Jason, you know.
why?
Maybe I was in Canada, State is no good. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow. Somebody's coming to joke with you.
There
Hey,
we go.
Brad.
Agree. You want someone to pick on you? I'll pick on you.
I shall.
Hey, old man.
My birthday today. Woo!
Happy birthday, Brandon.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
47. I don't have nothing to drink, so I'll drink a pop.
47.
Yeah.
So 20 years younger than me.
Mom is going to turn 71 next week.
Yeah. I'll be 68 in the spring.
Yeah, when she had me, she was I think 21, and when my dad was 25. Oh.
Hey, Devo. I need to ask you something. Do you think that 7 CST, the fight between Mike and Jake won't start till probably midnight? 'Cause don't they have some other fights first? And I don't know if I could stay up that late. Four fights in the main card. We gotta hope the first four fights only last one round. Because the fucking announcers take a half an hour in between every fucking fight.
Hmm.
Yeah, about 5 minutes of fun and 30 minutes of advertising. Especially with Mike Tyson, I think it's going to be a quick one round.
It's hard to say. I hope Tyson wins, but it's hard to say who's going to win because there's a lot of fucking difference in age.
Tyson is fighting again?
Saturday night.
He's too old to fight.
No, he's not too old. I think it doesn't matter on his age. He's an animal. I mean, an animal don't change. He's just mean and tough. I mean, that was what he was born for, fighting.
Well, he needs to fight anyhow because all the money he won is all gone, you know?
I don't know. All I can say is I wouldn't want to fight him.
Yeah,
Besides,
but it's
you might
different people now.
bite the guy's. You might bite the guy's ear off.
Well, maybe not this time. Probably gonna be opposite, you know. Remember, those you're fighting those young people now. Not the same as 30 years ago, you know. Boxing is
Well,
not.
if he can clinch on him and frustrate him, then he has a chance. But if Paul can't clinch on him, and Mike Tyson can move around a little bit and throw those punches, then I think it'll be over pretty quick.
But boxing have changed the rules a lot. Boxing, you know, it's not the same boxing has 3 years ago, has today, you know.
I liked
It's
it back in
different.
the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
That's when it was the best.
Yeah, that's a really boxing talking about. Yeah, 89. That's the badass boxing. Now it's
Yeah.
now it's now it's all fixed the boxing. You know, even the MMA is fixed too. You know, I remember you fight with no gloves with fists. You know. Yeah. Hey Marvin, you want you and I fight?
Bare knuckle,
Yeah.
pizza man versus puppet
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. And Marvin gets Gregory, United States. You know.
Oh, look at Myron wants to punch you.
You know, Mark could, for his age, he can punch pretty good. You know,
I don't think so. Hey, Joanne.
it's in your mind, count. You know, if you think enough, you can punch harder. It's in your mind. You know.
Yeah, but my body won't let me do it.
Uh,
My mind isn't can't overrule my body. I could throw a few punches, but I'd just get wore out within probably 5 of them
well,
because I got no
maybe
conditioning.
Joanne could do boxing. Maybe she'll be a good boxer. You know, maybe she have some moves. You know, Joanne. You know, box the toes out. You know.
She's related to that other one on Mike Tyson Punch Out, Joe Glass.
Yeah,
Joanne's
hey,
cool.
Diego. You see, look at it. That's Jason. Oh, this is what's here, go.
No,
Jason,
you
guy, go
never
ahead.
throw the first punch right at the guy. You throw it beside his head, so
Oh,
he jerks over a little bit, and then you whack him in the mouth.
oh, you like this? Boom.
Sort of like that.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
I don't think any one of us are qualified to be boxers. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
not me, man.
Nope, we're not qualified.
I called if I kick somebody in a, you know what? Kicked him, and you know.
Gregory, all I can say is I'd probably see you either at a taxi or a pizza joint handing out pizza.
Mm-hmm. That's right. If I see my friends get arrested, goodbye. I said, see you. I will run. You know.
No loyalty, huh? If they get
Nope.
arrested, you just walk away.
Yeah.
Somebody has
Bye, baby. Bye. I will go
Nice
live
knowing you.
and I will go live and I told you to get some auditors to help you get better. You know. Oh, what an ass one I am, huh?
Yeah.
Hey Marvin, if you ever get arrested, I'll be free for you. Okay?
Oh, I'll never get arrested.
Even if you did, Myron, they'd probably let you out.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's hard to say anymore. But yeah, unless it's something really bad here, they don't keep you. Give you a fine and throw you outside to freeze in the wintertime.
I was going to say that's probably why a lot of people are in prison because they can't make it outside of it.
Yeah, that could be true too.
My aunt went out hunting this morning, and she was out there until 9:30. Then she had to take a poop. She went back to the house, took a poop, came back, and as she came back, she scared the deer away. The deer was at her blind, and as she walked to the blind, it scared the deer away.
Hi, Ashley.
Uh-oh, I'm getting scared now. Curly's not afraid of many things, Myron, but Ashley Brady is one.
Oh.
Now there's one, Myron, that could have a nasty punch. Brady could have a nasty punch. Oh, there's Steve.
Happy birthday, Brandon.
Happy birthday. Thanks,
What's up,
Steve.
Myron?
How's it going, Steve?
Pretty good. I didn't even know it was Friday. I was thinking it was Thursday all day. Hey, Joanne. Hi, Ashley.
Hey, Ken Bird. Well, if he isn't Ashley, he'll be getting high really soon.
Yeah. I just bought another eighth.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah, I go there to get an eighth, and she puts an ounce on the counter, and I'm like, no, I'm getting an eighth, but I'll buy that for an eighth if you're selling that for an eighth.
They should have a loyalty program. If you buy a lot, they should give you a free ounce once in a while.
I guess you weren't here yesterday when I got my ounce, eh?
No.
Yeah, I got it in 2 half-pound bags, put her into the bottles.
Cool.
Got a 3.5 gram gift.
Cool.
Because if you spend so much money, you get a gift. The more money you spend, the better the gift is.
That's cool. Oh, I forgot to talk to the lady today. Damn it. She's talking about their someone wants to expand or join their franchise with them, which is in Arkansas, but Arkansas must have legalized it now then, if they're going to try selling it in Corny there.
Yeah.
So
I'll bring my grow light, Steve.
Yeah.
See, your grow lights, you can only hang them up this way. Mine, they're short, so I can even hang them that way so that.
Oh, you got an angle, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I like mine because they were pretty. It was a pretty good price for them, and I can do a lot of tomatoes at the same time with it, and that's why.
Yeah. Well, you're doing tomatoes. I'm doing something different, so that's where the. Although I do have one tomato in there.
I gotta get one of those metal racks where they're adjustable. I'm gonna put the lights on it because when my tomatoes get a little bit bigger, I'm gonna have to go to a bigger pot. And I'm gonna have to get it adjustable so that I can adjust my light a little bit better. But January, I want to have some tomatoes. It'll be snowing outside, and I'll have tomatoes indoors.
Yeah.
Well, I got two that I'm waiting for them to soften up a bit, and I've got one that's just starting to go from green to orange.
Oh, wow. Nice. I'll be right back. I'll show you my tomato plant. Hold on.
Yeah, Brandon or Ashley, right? He's growing. What's the other morphine? No, what's the big opium? What opium? That's the big one I was trying to think of. Opium. Is that where cocaine comes from? Opium? No.
No. Heroin, I think, comes from opium.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cool,
There we go.
Brandon.
I got about 25 of those right now.
Oh, okay, Ashley. I did not know that, Ashley. Now I know.
Last year I used regular water. This year I'm using spring water, and they're growing a lot better. Bottled spring water.
Did you sell any last year?
No. My mom was really sick, and I didn't have enough time to. And it was really hot and real rainy, kind of. It wasn't good for tomatoes last year, but this year I hope it's better.
Okay.
But if I can grow them indoors and get product, I might focus more on indoor growing. I mean, I don't have to worry about the weather.
Right.
And you see how green they are.
And if you don't need the
The
room
coloring.
for anything.
That's real green. I like that. They only get about that tall.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You get about 25 tomatoes on it.
That's cool.
Dwarfed kind. Yeah.
How big do the tomatoes get?
About like a golf ball.
Okay.
About like that. Somewhere in there.
All right. Yeah.
I got two different kinds going right now. One's yellow canary and the other one's rosy finch. One is like a real sweet yellow tomato, and the other one is sweet, but it's more of a red normal tomato. Turns a little bit pink.
Hey, Matthew.
I'm Matthew.
So, do you have any aunts? Yeah, you got your grandma's alive yet.
Yeah, she's 99.
Hey, the one, Matt.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, man.
Do you have any aunts?
Yes.
Okay, and uncles?
Yep, I got two uncles and one aunt. They're all in Michigan.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not
See,
Michigan.
all my-
You're the adopted uncle.
Happy
Well,
birthday, nephew.
Thank you, uncle.
Well, out of my side, my mom's the only one left. All my aunts and uncles, grandpas and grandmas are gone.
I have a lot of cousins, but none of them talk to me. They're all pretty snobby.
Oh,
They're rich, snobby, think they know everything.
Bunch of show off cock sucking cunts, eh?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest in the family. I told them one of them. I said, you know what? You don't have to like me, but I'm the oldest in the family, so you should respect me. So, but I haven't heard from them since. They all got degrees, and you know,
Matthew sure is talking a lot of lip. He must be
Matthew, he must be drinking. Shut up, Matthew.
Hey, Joanne, Matthew, Bob.
Boy, you were drinking pretty good last night. You know what?
Was I?
Between you and Jeremy, going back and forth.
Yeah, I had a few drinks.
Uncle, I think it was your son Chris came on your camera and said he's over at the other house, and he got real mad and he shut the phone off. All you see was his fist like this, like that way he shut it off.
Why are you biking so much? I don't get it.
Well, he was talking for a minute.
Was that Irish?
No, that's Jackie.
That's the
Oh,
one that
hi,
goes fast.
Jackie.
Hi.
Hi, Jackie.
Yeah.
All right, be right back. I gotta put these away.
Tell me what the fuck to do. Oh, there's still some in here yet. I'm gonna have to get another can of soda then. Still some chips left. You gonna watch the fight later, Matthew?
I think a lot of people are
Getting
going
brought
to
out.
fight later.
Those blazing chips, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're not really that bad. They are pretty good.
Well, God, I went to Jimmy John's today. Got me a sandwich. I want hot peppers on it. I get home, there ain't one hot pepper on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Take one.
Yours had a pepper on it?
Yeah.
Oh, my half didn't have one.
Hi, Adrian.
What's up, Adrian?
I think they still the fucking think up.
I think Tyson will win.
Especially though.
I'm hoping so.
I don't know. I hope Tyson wins, though.
Let that loudmouth fuckhead up.
Who will win? I don't know. Who do I want to win? I want Tyson to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but professional and amateur, That makes a big difference too.
You think this is a fixed fight?
Yes. Of course it's fixed. Like every other boxing match. So Trump decided to pardon P. Diddy and appoint him White House party planner. Oh, there's a few people that want Tyson to lose.
Oh, I'm X generation. I want Tyson to win.
Well, I don't like those Pauls. Bunch of fucking loudmouth bitches.
Hey, Noel, Silver's on. Oh, I think Tyson's little slap at the weigh-ins kind of shows his disdain for Jake Paul.
Well, I hope he fucks him up.
Did you see that picture of Tyson and him when Paul was like 4 years old or something like 4 or 5, 99? He was holding him, and Paul was like really scared. he met Mike Tyson when he was a little kid, and Paul's like really scared, like.
Where are you guys seeing Noel at?
I don't see Noel.
I don't either.
Well, I didn't see her either, but I thought she might be watching, although it's hard to see that because if she's watching, she's talking.
Yeah.
But just in case, because she's always wanting to know when Silver is on.
So 801, Uncle, what would you pay for that tomato that I showed you? What would you pay for that to buy that? I'm just asking you.
$2.99.
$2.99 for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fair price.
Yeah. That's about what I was gonna do. I was gonna say that, yeah. If you've seen the price of dirt, you'd say yeah.
Yeah, Jackie says he's growing tomatoes where's he live? Well, he's growing them inside.
I did it last year and I didn't have very good luck, but this year I changed the water from regular water to spring water, and it's growing a lot better. Doing a lot better. Learn as you go.
Hi, Arlene.
Arlene.
Well, if you use tap water, you should let it sit for 24 hours before you give it. After you get it out of the tap, and let it sit for 24 hours before we feed it to the plants.
Pass through ribbon, Matthew.
Myron, that exactly. And not only that for my plants, but also for my fish tank. I didn't know that either. And a few years ago, I put it directly into my tank. It killed all the fish from the chlorine.
Hey, Arlene.
I had to learn that lesson. That was a hard lesson to learn.
Yeah, I'm Uncle now, Arlene. Matthew, I don't know. PBR is good. Modelo's good. Coors is always good. Regular banquet course.
Coors isn't strong though.
If you only think you need a 6-pack, yeah, just go in and buy something really extravagant. Fuck, don't be cheap.
Oh.
You can get some IPAs that are good. Like any microbrew beer you get's probably got more flavor and shit than regular beers.
Because he told me that he didn't want to be my daddy no more, so he's uncle now. That's why, Arlene. And the one I called daddy ran away, and I haven't seen him since. So I got another one that disowned me.
Yeah, I like the Flat Tire, man. That's pretty good beer.
Has anyone seen him, Kevin? I haven't seen Kevin. Have you?
Not for a few months.
Black
Ever
tire.
since that night, I have not seen him.
Tire I had
Yeah,
black tire.
it's good beer.
But Uncle, what's one more? I mean, you got what, 3 kids? What's one more?
You never had a Pabst before, Matthew?
You adapt Matthew too.
I don't want to be dad anymore.
You're trying to get him out of the house? Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah, but they make you food and stuff. You know. See. Yeah, there's benefits.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And you don't think them are strong, good beers? Them are good, strong beers.
Old Milwaukee.
Old Milwaukee is a good, strong beer. Wow.
I'll tell you what beer really sucks is that Olympia. That's some shitty beer.
What about that, Hogan beer? Have you tried that yet? Real American beer?
Nope.
I'm just-
Hogan.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan brought his own beer out.
Oh, I haven't even heard of it.
Real American beer, I guess.
Strolls. Do they
Stroll.
make strolls yet?
One of them went out of business. I can't remember which one, but one of them went out.
You ever had Mississippi Mud?
Nope. Huh. And you can buy that right from a gas station?
No, I think it's only at the liquor store.
Oh. About another 40 ouncer or whatever.
It's on the living room floor. I like Rolling Rock. It's pretty good beer, too. Where you been, Arlene? He was gone for quite a while.
She found a better stream to go to. No. No, she's over at Steve's. Said, how the rest of us?
Yeah, she only goes up on Steve's.
Arlene, you might be right on that one. But he does once in a while.
I remember I woke up one time sitting there peeing in my closet one time.
Thank you, Arlene. I don't know why they keep thinking that I'm the only one that you go on.
It's true. It is true. It is true.
I really don't do panels, but you can see why. I really enjoy kind of doing the comedy videos anyway, more than live streaming. But that's just me.
I'm trying to remember who it was. They pissed in someone's fridge.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh, God. That's gross. That is nasty. You go over to your friend's house and he pisses you off, so you pee in his fridge.
Well, usually happens when you wake up in the middle of the night after you've been drinking and you're kind of in a daze, not quite awake yet.
All I know is I'm used to living in Tennessee. And 2015, I went and seen my grandma. And the difference between being up in the mountains and being on flat land, I drank a bunch of water, and then the next morning I pissed all over the bed. something about the altitude difference. I wasn't used to it, and yeah, peed all over the bed.
I used to work for this company, and the owner's dad come to work at night sometimes with us, and he'd piss his pants every time. But he'd drink beer constantly. I mean, on break, he'd go out and pound a 6-pack. Guess I better smoke this joint while I can. Got a plumber coming between 2 and 5.
Oh,
Someone plugged the toilet.
are you getting a second opinion or what?
Well, I already know it needs to be done. But, yeah, that first quote was too high.
Yeah.
And the guy even says, well, I bid it that high, just in case. I mean, if it don't cost that much, we'll knock money off. Well, fuck you.
Yeah. I
We
think
didn't
Brandon
even.
said he'd do it for nothing.
Well, I can do it. I just don't want to.
I wish I just knew how to. A lot of the time. But then I'm glad I don't, because then I don't have to do it all the time.
Right?
You get away with saying I don't know, huh?
Yep. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't have to crawl underneath the fucking house.
Oh.
Who the fuck wants to crawl underneath the house?
Well, the last guy that was here was a cable guy, and he got under the house. He said there's a bunch of bees got under there. When he had to go in there and get it real quick, and fastest I ever seen a cable guy work.
What did he have to do?
He ran a line, ran a TV line.
Oh, gotcha. My ex pissed in our daughter's toy box. Oh no, Joanne.
Oh my god. That's oh.
I had a friend that spent the night at my place, and in the middle of the night he grabbed my mom's foot looking for the bathroom. He was in my mom's bedroom. And she goes, hello, or something. And he goes, oh shit.
Know what happened to me, Steve? When I was living with my grandma, I took a leak and I left the door kind of cracked and the light on. I look over and here's grandma sticking her hand in the reach to turn the light off. Hey, I'm taking a whiz and here comes this hand. That was the quickest I moved that night.
I haven't heard I forgot what Myron's dog's name is again. Bark at all today. Nero?
Nico?
Nico.
Nico, yeah.
He did a little bit yesterday while Myron was gone, a little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah, right at first.
He was barking this morning. When the neighbors, like when Taz comes home for lunch, he hears the car door, he starts barking.
Huh. Okay, I'm going to go smoke another bowl. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh. Oh, then I'm going to have some chocolate.
Jason must be driving to Todd's sister's, huh? We're gonna go watch the fight there.
Yeah.
I think
He
you have a
was
free
saying
trial,
watch
don't
it on his channel.
you? You have free trial on that? Netflix free trial? I don't know. If I can get a free trial, I might watch it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. If I wait 2 or 3 days, then it'll come free on YouTube. I can watch it free.
Well, I might watch it. I don't know.
You're right there, Joanne. He is a great dog, considering they figured that nobody would ever want him. Because he's stubborn and he likes to run away.
Well, see, they should be telling people that.
Well, they shouldn't, but I said, hey, I'll take him.
Well, he's definitely getting comfortable. I mean, he was running back and forth from the door to the couch to the door to the couch when you first left. Then he got up on the chair for a minute and just stared out the window for the rest of the time. Kind of like Bear used to do, sit in the chair and look out the window.
I was going to take him with me yesterday. I guess I should have.
Well, he was wondering where you went.
Man, this wintertime sucks. It's already dark. It's only 4:33. It's getting dark here. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, well, God, pretty soon it'll be dark at 5.
Yeah, I know. That'll be worse. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's all right. Another month, the days will start getting longer again.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go for a ride somewhere. Go to town.
Go to the city.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna go for now. I gotta go make mom dinner. But I will see you later.
Happy birthday.
Yep, thanks. Thanks for all the birthday wishes.
Birthday.
Thanks. Yep, happy birthday, Brandon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run to town quick too. I'm gonna go do something. Go for a ride. I'll see you guys a little bit later.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
What's up, Danny Weather?
Hey, penalty letter. Brandon. CAO, Steve.
It's supposed to snow again tonight.
Not here, I don't think.
And I suppose someone's supposed to get another inch again. You know, nothing big.
Yeah. Hey, what's truth?
What was truth? No, Arlene, you didn't scare nobody away.
Well, you may say this is not the real world, but it's my fucking reality. What's truth?
It's Friday. Usually Chris comes on Friday, don't he?
He's not going to be coming on until New Year's or Christmas time. If you're talking Chris John Wright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he started that new job and he's scared. They told him he couldn't come on here.
Why not?
I don't know.
Huh.
Well, thanks for losing your reality here, what's truth. You should go up here for about a month, Joanne, and when you move back down there, you'll find it so much warmer.
Probably never seen that kind of cold.
But yeah, it's still not too bad yet. What is it? -2 Celsius. That's only about 29.
Yeah, but in a month you'll be colder than that. That's when
Oh,
it's going to start getting real cold, right?
I would hope so. Hey, Mr. Pooper.
Shaman Jack. All right.
I thought somebody didn't like that shit. I know Youper likes it, but somebody else said it was crap.
I love the hell out of them.
Now, they're not as good as homemade, you know, with the real limes and stuff, but yeah.
What's dangerous is I like them better than I like Bush beer
Right?
or Coors Light. I do my one or two now and then I'm good. This is the real stuff right here, right here.
There you go.
Like it's legal here, so every cop that ever comes up to me, I say, "Man, you smell like weed."
Well, wait a minute. That's just me.
Oh, that's my cologne. How's that dog doing, Myron?
Good.
Good to hear.
Finally gave it a fucking treat that it couldn't eat all in one sitting.
Oh. I don't think I could ever say that about my dog. My dog fucking devours everything. I mean, you put it there in front of him, it's gone. If you dropped off a busload of shit, it'd be gone without him even breathing.
Hmm.
A fucking pig.
Must be getting too much food.
Oh, he gets less in the wintertime because he gets fat. He doesn't do as much in the winter as he does the summer.
Well, even humans like to bulk up for winter. Everybody eats a little more in the fall, I think, unless they're really watching.
Oh, yeah.
You need to put on your winter fat so you stay warm all winter.
Fucker needs to quit learning how to get under the covers. Needs to learn he's a dog.
Oh,
He'll steal the blanket from you, man.
hi, Danny.
Good day, Myron. Everybody.
How's it going?
All right, I guess. I figured I'd jump up for a few minutes there. I only gotta go like about a click to go pick up the guys tonight. They're just up the road at one of the neighbors' house, putting the barn up. So all in all, what's new and exciting?
Not too much.
First day of deer season.
Oh, our deer season's already over.
All rifle season started today.
Oh yeah, here they're only allowed to use either a shotgun or a muzzle loader, black powdered guns.
Yeah, that comes up next.
Yeah, the rifles here you're allowed to use them, but further up north after a certain spot there on the map. Back in New Brunswick, you're allowed to use the rifles day one. Well, after the bow season.
Bow season's the best time to hunt, man. The weather's nice. And
You're allowed to use a crossbow here in Ontario.
oh
Yeah. Be nice to have a compound crossbow.
Oh, I'm sure they used to be illegal in Canada.
They are in some of the provinces in New Brunswick. They're illegal, but in Ontario they're not.
Ah,
It's weird, but yeah. When I first got up here, I said, "Hey, isn't that illegal?" No. So yeah. How about over there in Alberta? Do you know if they're legal or not?
no, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't hunted in a long time. It really hasn't crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, the nice thing though about a compound bow or even a bow, I guess you can make your own ammunition.
That's true.
It doesn't cost as much as a bullet, or it doesn't cost as much as making your own bullets. But still, you make your own bullets. You still gotta buy a friggin' shell casing with primer in it.
Yeah. Or without primer, and you got to put the primer in yourself.
Yeah, that's almost like playing with dynamite. That primer.
Ah, fuck it is.
What do you mean? Hey,
When I was young, I found a bag full of primers, and I used to take one and set it on the fucking anvil, then take a hammer and fucking hit it.
We're not talking about little caps.
I'm talking about primer that goes in fucking shells, man.
What is it in a like? Is it already shaped and everything for the shell, or is it just powder?
No, it's already shaped. It's a little brass, little sort of cup.
Okay.
And you press the old one out and press a new one in.
Oh, for center fire. Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to empty out 22 shells to make some firecrackers with some gunpowder and primer, and every once in a while, that primer would just go off when you squeeze the end of it with the vice grips. Boom! You hope that you ain't got a big pile underneath where you're dropping it. I learned that the hard way. After that episode, it was only one at a time, and then I kind of scrape it over into the big pile. They went big boom. A bunch of big primers. You mean we call that a fucking quarter stick?
Fucking Myron looks like he's sitting in the sun with all that smoke and as cloudy as his camera's looking right now.
Moving into the clouds there, Myron. Now, folks, see? That's how the clouds are made. Myron blows the smoke out the window. It goes into the air, and it gets cloudy.
It's not going out a window.
Oh,
It,
shit.
it,
Hot
it must
box.
be the sunshine on your camera, though. It looks kind of, it looks cool as hell.
I think it's a sun reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks cool as hell, though. It looks like you're sitting in a room full of smoke.
It is getting smoky there.
Back at you.
I lived in the country, what's truth? Police never come out to the country unless something bad happened, and dozens of primers going off by being hit with a hammer wasn't bad.
I lived right in the city on a dead end street. The neighbor and I used to take the 410 and 22 and go hunting out back in the woods when we were still in city limits. Then the other neighbors used to have turkeys and they let them run wild. So guess what? Everybody had some turkey. Oh, right quick. Hi, Adrian. G'day, what's truth? Hi, Joanne. Who else? Hi.
And if any of you have any balls, you take a 12 gauge shotgun shell, set it on top of a pellet gun, hold it over your head, and fucking pull the trigger on the pellet gun. I've done it.
I got balls, but I'm not going to do that, Myron. You just got bigger balls.
I did it when I was young, so I was just young and dumb to figure that out, but now I know what happens. Nothing happens, it's bad. The fucking pellets go up because that's where you shot it.
The whole thing doesn't blow up though, and because the casing doesn't have nothing to hold it in.
Well, the casing's made of brass, while the other end is just fucking made of wax and paper or something. I don't know.
Plastic, eh?
And it just all goes up in the air, all the pellets inside, and then it comes raining down all around you. But it doesn't hit you because it went up and out.
Yeah.
But don't believe me. Somebody's got to try it.
Well, maybe I'll have to get one of my buddies drunk one night and have him try it.
Hey, do it live on the show too, right?
Yeah.
Try it.
I don't think YouTube would show that.
Nowadays, no, they'd fucking knock you right off.
So anybody out there in the chat, if you want to try this, come on up. We'll give you free advertising.
What they advertising for?
Just shooting that gun out or that 12 gauge shotgun shell off the top of their head. I'd like to see that.
Well, what are you waiting for?
The pellet gun sitting right here.
I had a guy put a cigarette in his mouth, and we were about, I don't know, maybe 6 feet apart. And I took a serrated steak knife or wooden handles. They were what was used in the bush a long time ago. And Guy had a cigarette in his mouth, and I threw the knife at it, and I cut the fucking cigarette exactly in half. He even measured it.
That fucking knife would have
Well,
been flying back at you, Byron. You gotta be careful when you're throwing knives.
I let him throw first. He couldn't even fucking hit the cigarette. Oh, I see
How
that.
much alcohol did you guys have that night?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right back.
But I would have tried it drunk or sober.
Yeah.
It's like that, right?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Turn the camera your angle. Where is everybody tonight? Usually they're all up here by this time, no?
Jason and Todd are driving to his sister's.
What, to Ontario?
For the fight tonight.
Oh,
No, his sister lives on the same island as them.
okay.
It's closer to Todd's sister than it is to Todd's mom and dad.
Okay. Fights. What kind of fights? Is it boxing or MMA or?
Well, you're out of the fucking loop, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's Jake Paul against Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't that fight already happen and Tyson punched out fucking Jake Paul or whatever?
That was all a bunch of bullshit, I guess.
Okay. So
Although Tyson did slap Jake Paul at the weigh-ins yesterday.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. And they just
they said that there was fights before and all kinds of bullshit, but it's hard to believe what's real on fucking internet anymore.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
And the worst part is, if it's real and if it's informative and the government don't like it, you're not going to be able to tell anybody about it.
Right?
Yep.
They'll put all this fake shit out there all the time, and it's okay.
You can,
Did you hear the latest? What is it? I forget which country, but somebody associated, I guess, to that Boissonneau fella. Okay, the one that's supposedly embellishing his pockets because he never stepped down from his company or something stupid like that. But there was this lady, I guess they knew, okay, pretty much pretty good or whatever, got stopped at one of the borders somewheres with, what was it, 234, I can't remember if it was pounds or if it was grams, but of coke. Tried to get it across the border. I guess the politicians won't have their nose candy this week.
Yeah.
Do you think she looks cross-eyed? I do.
No, I'm looking at the same way.
Or her eyes are just narrowed together, but fuck, she's an optometrist. I don't know if I'd even want to go fucking see her.
She's too close to the screen.
No, I don't think so.
So, hey, I don't know if you can see my eyes, but is it better to have them like that? Or is it better to have them like...
Damn, good control over your eyes.
Yeah.
That's the chameleon. You make your eyes go like that, and you wanna observe two spots at the same time. That was a calming picture.
Oh.
To everyone I offended, you don't really have too much to work on yourself, so they don't. Just because you're doesn't mean you're another gender. 97% of scientists agree with whoever is funding them. Well, of course they would. What Lighter says about you. Oh shit, I gotta zoom in to read that. Okay, if it's black, you're a stoner. White, no, oh, you're a stoner too, I guess. Blue, oh, you're a stoner. Green, you're a stoner. Red, you're a stoner. Orange, you're a stoner. Light blue, you're a stoner. Oh, shit. Go into fucking other company and your weed has seeds in it. Oh, today it was announced that by 2040, all airplanes will be electric. Yeah. Look at that. Hey, how did they keep the cables in the air?
Really tall bulls.
Yeah, I guess, eh? Oh, Matt snuck up here.
What's
What?
I said, Matt, you snuck up here.
How's it going, guys?
up?
When you don't
Oh,
own
30.
the gun, you don't. Yeah.
Did you get some beer?
Yes, I did.
What'd you go with?
I'm gonna try Samuel Adams.
All right.
Never had it before, or if I have, I forgot.
Never heard of it.
It's just a 6-pack of fancy smancy beer.
Oh, okay. Fancy smancy pants.
I want something with more alcohol on it.
Oh, you gotta come up and get some Canadian beer.
You gonna say Molson? Labatt?
No.
Oh. What beer were you thinking of?
Oh, fucking forget there. There's one that's like fucking 7.5% or whatever.
It's
No,
not
it's
the real strong stuff, though.
huh?
That's just good medium drink, medium
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
7.5 is hardly fuck all.
Shit, Myron, all this piss water beer we drink down in America is all 4.2.
First off, you're in the United States, and secondly, I know that it's fucking piss water, and I've hardly ever even tasted any of them. I only tasted one or two, and they were shit.
I said the U.S.
You said America.
No.
I'll
Judges?
claim you.
Judges?
I thought I heard America. I don't know. I may be mistaken. I got shit in my ears right now.
I'm not sure, so
801, you're supposed to be on my side.
what Matt said.
We voted out tyranny together.
What Matt? You said I agree with Matt. Yep.
I agree with Myron because he can drop you off the panel.
He wouldn't do that to me. Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, don't push your luck.
See, he just sent me to the basement.
Yeah, he wanted
I
you.
live down there.
Okay.
I'll remember that, Myron, on my next live.
I don't care. I have done it to other people for real on here. So if you wanna, push me.
Hey, where do I file my complaints on this channel?
File it with me, and I'll tell you what's wrong with your fucking complaint.
100, who gives a fuck?
Is there a number I can dial?
1-900. Who fucking cares?
There you go.
Let me talk to your supervisor.
I'm as high as you can go on the fucking talent ladder.
That, I believe the first part. You're as high as you can fucking go.
No, I don't think so. Hey, I think in this condition I could go outfish you.
That's kind of what I do.
I could probably outdrive you too.
I don't know about that.
If you come up here to drive on these roads, fuck, you'd have no chance.
Well, in your backyard, sure.
Well, I'll come
I'll give
down
that
and
to you.
race you in your fucking backyard.
I've drove in 13 goddamn countries, Myron.
We'll go to a rental store and rent 2 cars out for a day, and we'll just go trash them. See who's the best driver.
We could find out who the best drunk driver is.
Yeah.
That's a good one. First one to run in the backside of 801's house wins.
Good luck getting back there.
Get there across the state border without getting found out, right?
There you go. Challenge.
That would be a pretty good. We probably are pretty close to the same distance from 801, Matt.
Yeah. Depending on how far in Alberta you live up there.
Yeah, you're probably a little further, Myron.
Yeah, maybe, eh?
Are you northern, southern, or mid Alberta?
Northwestern.
Okay.
Northwest of Edmonton.
Well, it said 32 hours to Fairview from my house. I can make it to Ohio faster than that.
There you go. See, it depends on how fast you drive and how many times you get stopped.
Yeah.
Drive back roads where there's no cops.
Yeah. Back road it all the way to 801's house. That'd take six or 7 days.
Fuck, I could drive 100 miles an hour down the back roads.
I can too, but I'm probably going to hit a fucking deer.
Hey, notice he said miles an hour, not kilometers.
Mm-hmm. If he's driving in America, he's going to have to learn it.
I learned it before you ever forgot it, you fucker. We used to be all fucking miles an hour up here.
Yep.
And then they changed it on me.
Back in the 80s. I think, what was it, 82? Something like that?
Yeah, Pierre Trudeau.
Yeah, that cocksucker. He's just as useless as his son.
He was a little bit better. The only problem is when he knocked her up, he should have fucking said, get him aborted right away.
I don't think he was any better, fucking Danny. He's a first-class cunt, that old fucking Pierre.
Yeah, I see.
Somebody should have fucking nailed him right in the fucking nose.
That's when what was it? Wasn't that when the FLQ and that was fucking going around blowing up stuff?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
What's FLQ?
Oh fuck, I can't remember. I just remember the letters. And then who was it? I think it was Chrétien that was the prime minister when the bikers were going at it.
Well, somebody tried pie Chrétien, and he fucking give him a hit.
Yeah, he smacked them back, eh? That was kind
Yeah,
of a
well,
flip.
I don't think he got hit with a pie. He just got a good licking. And then they backed the guy off because they had so many fucking bodyguards there.
Yeah, like Chrétien fucking smacked one guy,
Yeah,
and then his bodyguards jumped on him.
yeah, I think that was
The pie
time
episode.
that guy tried to throw a cream pie in his face.
Yeah, okay. I guess he didn't like the flavor.
Who doesn't like cream pies?
Ah,
Depends what kind of cream you're talking about, man.
I only know of one cream pie.
Well, I suppose 10 after. By the time I get downstairs, start the car up, let it run for a couple minutes, drive up there, it'd be time to pick them up. So, I've bid you adieu, catch you later, and if not, fuck you then.
all right, man.
Bye.
Thanks for having
All
me on.
right,
Catch you guys later, everybody. Ciao.
later.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh shit! Is that cougar on that plate? Sure the fuck is.
Yeah.
We chew the same shit.
Was it chewing
Damn, I got.
tobacco or something else? So what is cougar?
Yep,
Chewing tobacco.
chewing tobacco.
Up here we chew Copenhagen mostly.
That's a good one. But there is a difference between dip and chewing tobacco. I mean, you're talking like Levi Garrett, beech nut kind of stuff. That's actually the stuff you chew on. Red Man.
Yeah.
This
That's
stuff
when
you
you
don't
look
you don't
like a
chew it. You
squirrel.
just put it in your lip.
That's them guys that look like a squirrel. They got that big old pouch going on the side of their cheek.
Yeah.
Big old spits.
I switched to Cougar because it's cheaper.
What do you just do?
You know what I do?
Gold before that?
Fill them up with pot. You put them in
Oh.
a big jar like this. A bunch of
Hey.
cans in them. And then
So you don't
stick a
actually-
bunch of lighters and these bunch of these little pipes in them. And then when your friends come over, you just tell them to grab their own and keep their lips off of your pipes.
Yeah, okay.
And then they got their own pot they can take home with them and leave me alone. And I even give them a lighter.
Oh,
Yeah. Go over there all the time.
You
Yeah.
sound like a generous host.
I don't know. I think the barbecues we throw are better than that, though. I like eating more than smoking.
I just switched to that shit because it's $2 cheaper than Grizzly.
Lay down, bud.
I know that's what my son chooses, Grizzly.
Well, tell him to switch to Cougar. He'll save $15-20 a week.
That's what I do, though. I grind it up just like if it was snuff, and I throw it in there, and then I Put a pipe and a lighter in that big jar. I do a bunch of these up, put pipes in. That way when friends come over all year, they got something. They ain't got to put their lips on my stuff. I like to kiss them, but I don't want to kiss them.
There you go.
Just like I need to pick up a few more bongs because some people like bong hits, and I like my own bong too.
I don't blame you.
There you go. You're on TV. I'll look back at you. Since you want to see the big screen, I'll look back at you.
Although, ready. I will say in my military days, like 8 of us would smoke the same cigarette. So, not to say I'm the greatest at that either.
Were they hard to come by?
If you were in a fucking country where you couldn't get cigarettes or American cigarettes, and somebody pulled out an American cigarette, yeah, 8 people would be asking for a puff of it. I remember a lot of the foreign countries, they didn't have dip either. They didn't have chewing tobacco, nothing. They just had cigarettes, but their cigarettes suck. Like, some of their cigarettes I didn't like. So we'd smoke foreign cigarettes, but if you could get like a pack of American cigarettes are good compared to around the world. I could tell you that right now. I'm not even a smoker anymore, but I know that.
I like my edibles.
No, I wasn't a weed smoker back then, and not that I could have been, but I was in countries that had quite a lot of everything.
Good thing I wasn't in the military, or I'd have been doing quite a lot of everything.
Well, the first time I ever saw cocaine was in the Marine Corps. The first time I ever saw heroin was in the Marine Corps. The first time I ever saw all kinds of shit was in the Marine Corps. I never seen it back on the block.
Yep, angel dust, you name it. Back in the early 80s, or late 70s, early 80s in the military, there was a lot of shit like angel dust. I mean, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the military is the place to find it. It's either there or in prison, right?
Well, the military I went to had drug tests in the same way a person on parole would have a drug test.
I was drug tested once in 5 years.
I got, someone's going to watch you pee. It ain't go in there, close the door. So, I didn't mess around with anything back then.
I was not with a job where I'd have to take a blood test.
Well, don't go in the military.
Nobody's fucking. Well, I wouldn't. That was one of the reasons I wouldn't. And besides that, they want to boss you around 24 hours a day, but they only pay you for 8.
Yeah. All you can do is all you got's alcohol and cigarettes in the military. That's it. Those are your best friends. And I was underage, so I wasn't even legally allowed to fucking drink, which I've already ranted on here before, and I'm not going to rant about it anymore.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, it's already been said.
Okay. This is not what I want.
That kind of looks like them boys are going to go fucking die on some worthless beach here pretty soon, though.
Who's that?
Our military going to fucking be right back in the Middle East. Hard time this time.
I hope not. That's where I was. It's no fun over there.
I don't, dude. You can tell me all the things in the world until they fucking show up at my doorstep. I don't give a fuck who they are. They can do whatever the fuck they want to over there. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, all I got to do is try to convince my kids that it's not a good idea. Other than that, I'm done with it.
I hear you. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to spend all that money for nothing we ever get out of it,
I agree.
and to lose our men and women on some fucking piece of dirt that doesn't matter to us makes no sense.
Nope. I agree. Keep them out of there.
You just got to teach this to all them fucking people that watch sports and wave flags to fucking, this ain't the way to fucking do this shit.
Nope.
I mean,
Yeah, it was a big fight
we
in
got a
France.
great fucking military, and they're
Well,
being wasted for nothing. I mean, for once, I'd like to see them at least guard the homeland.
I tell you, anybody that wants to go to war has never been in one.
Exactly. My father would not talk about. He was in World War II. He was in the Pacific. He would not. He was on Guam and what. He would not talk about it. He said it's something that he would love to forget, but he never would. But one thing he said is he doesn't have to talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, my grandpa was.
People don't know. When you're walking around and don't know someone fucking got a beat on your head, you know what that does to you mentally? Just
Yes.
you don't
I
have
know.
fucking.
You're preaching to the choir here.
Home, and we're fucking taking care of them for the rest of their life because they find out it ain't a video game. Walking around with that fucking in your head that any time you could fucking die will fucking eat you up.
I had to go to the VA today.
Yeah.
I had to go to the VA today for the first time in 15 fucking years. And you know what I saw? A bunch of guys walking around on prosthetic legs.
Yeah, that too. Learning how to walk again, right? As their wife left them and everybody else in their, everybody fucking left them out to drive pretty much, probably.
Possibly. Kind of depends on the luck you get.
Well, most of them lost their houses and whatnot, right?
It happens. The one thing I can say that most people don't know is when you get out, you won't have a pot to piss in. If you're smart and you save your money, you'll have money, but you won't have a pot. But you have to go back and live with your parents when it's all said and done. No one will tell you that.
No one's going to tell you you're going to live with a nightmare the rest of your life, right?
No, they won't tell you that either. They can fix everything, but they can't fix your mind.
No.
They can give you a leg, they can give you an arm, but they cannot heal your mind. And the only thing that can fix that, and here's a true story, is time. Oh, time in a calm environment and a way with the right people to talk to, meeting other veterans. That's it. Because civilians don't give a fuck about your war stories. They don't give two fucking shits. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to talk to you about it. Go talk to another veteran. Leave the fucking civilians alone. That's what I learned real fast. My friends don't want to hear about that shit. It's Debbie Downer shit. They don't want to hear it. I talked to my fucking brother-in-law. That's it.
Here's one for the civilians. Us military, we were never taught that you're a civilian. You're just a fucking opposition in the way. No one's ever heard that put like that. And I guarantee you that there is no part of your training that ever fucking tells you anything about a civilian. None.
Yep.
Makes sense.
You're collateral damage. Who gives a fuck?
We called it a moving body.
I call it one for the statistics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad was in World War II. He probably was fucking seeing people get shelled and shot, fucking blown up into pieces. And then when his tour was over, they said, "Okay, now go home and be normal." Okay, let me try.
Hey, them guys really seen some horrendous shit though. When you talk about the guys that stormed Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal, you know, all them islands and shit like that, them guys that fucking ran into gunfire, them were some brave motherfuckers. That's all. But you had no choice, right? Nowadays, it's a whole different kind of warfare. It ain't what they've watched on TV for the last 50 years. You know. It's a new kind of warfare now. If you keeping up with what's going on, what happened in the Middle East and what's going on in Ukraine and what's going on now in the Middle East, it's not the same kind of warfare. There's a lot of automation. There's a lot of AI in this shit. I mean, they're getting ready to roll out their first fucking AI fucking tank. I mean, what is a civilian? How the fuck do you fight a fucking thing that there is nothing in it? You better hope you hit the fucking battery pack, I guess. They're getting fucking crazy over there. And that's the truth. I mean, weapons nowadays, they're using drones like they're going out of style. That's why the government doesn't want you to, a photographer, you got to have certain drones. We got to have fucking FCC licensed. I mean, the government they want to outlaw the best drones that we could get because they're afraid they'd be turned on them, or we can fly into places they don't know where we're at. I mean, it's just wrong that they get this much power. Everybody doesn't understand what the word freedom really means. Everybody, I guarantee you can't get three people in the room, write down three different things what fucking freedom is, and none of them, either they all say the same thing, what they've been taught what freedom is, because they've never lived it. None of us has ever lived true freedom. I'm 65 years old. And nobody can tell me that you've ever lived true freedom. Nobody. Because I guarantee you, I can get you guys in the same room and you write different answers down. Freedom isn't just being able to go to Walmart whenever you want to. That's not what freedom is. You look at how much you're taxed. You tell me that's freedom.
Yeah.
My house is paid for, but I still got to pay the government. Us in Canada is the only two countries that do that. You know
Yeah, if
that?
you don't pay, they'll come take it from you.
Yeah, and if you don't pay them, they come take it. You bet. But is that freedom? No. What I'm saying is we have never felt freedom. We haven't. We live in this illusion of freedom. Look at how much taxes are on your electric bill every month. Look how much taxes is on your phone bill every month. All these hidden charges and whatnot and all this bullshit. It's all a lie. Figure it out.
Yeah.
It's all a fucking lie. You have never felt freedom. And everybody screams, I want freedom back. I want freedom. What you're doing is asking to go back to where we're at today. That's all you're asking for. We're going to end back in the same place if we go back, if you want to go back. Something's got to change in this world, and it's people. It's people caring about people.
Hey, Ashcan.
Hey, Ashcan.
I'm sorry I went off on a rant. That's what these things will do to me sometimes. But when I hear freedom, the word people use the word freedom, I wish they fucking learned what it meant.
there's really never ever been any freedom.
No, there never ever has. There's been an illusion of freedom. Well, I don't know. I would say the natives, maybe they thought,
No.
you know, someone of a tribal aspect back to a point.
Yeah, but they weren't free either because they had customs that they had to adhere to.
Yeah.
So they're not free either. They were a hell of a lot freer than us.
Well, I don't know about that. I think because when you rely on each other for your survival, it's kind of worth learning them kind of fucking life, uh, what things that fucking make life go round, like how to fucking gather your own food. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're right in the way, but if you think about it, if you don't have life skills, and usually if you're in a tribal instinct, you realize that you need the people around you. It just goes right back to what I was just saying. We don't know to be that tribal thing where we rely on each other.
Yeah.
Because you can go to the store, you can go to the doctor, you can do everything. You don't need my help. But in a tribal situation, you might need my fucking help. That's where you get these food trucks and all that kind of shit. This is that tribal health that the government does. And then they locks everybody into it. It's a big messed up fucking thing. It's a big puzzle that I don't think any of us ever figure out. All I can say is one thing. It doesn't exist. Freedom never has existed. And I don't want to see young men and women fucking sent into these wars no more. I want them to stop.
Yep.
The reason why I say that is because they're dying for no reason. But me cheering this on doesn't fucking benefit them, their lives, their families' lives, or anybody else's.
Nope.
If it was our homeland we were defending, then I'd stand up.
Oh yeah.
But long as it's some fucking piece of desert, why in the fuck care? Our founding fathers told us not to do that if you live in the States. Right? Stay out of foreign entanglements.
Well, that would be a good. I mean, that'd be a good piece of advice for about any country.
Yeah.
Might be a little harder in Europe since everyone lives on top of each other, but
Europe is falling.
yeah. Well, what I mean is like if Germany and France go to war, it's going to affect all countries around them. But
socially, their countries are falling. I mean, their countries are gone. I mean, they're falling. They tried. There were some people that tried and they failed. They never tried to wake them up. The yellow vests were out there for how many years? 8 years every weekend.
yeah,
For 8 years. I mean, the people don't need each other anymore. That's why this is so easy to do what they're doing. I mean, there's too many things in this world that attracts you that people think they're having a great time. This is what life's about. You know, let's go eat a $14 hot dog and drink an $18 beer at the fucking $54 seat at the football game or something. You know what I mean? Everybody's got something that distracts them from real life nowadays. I know I'm distracted all the time.
yeah. I'm going to go distract myself, but I'm going to go distract myself tonight and watch this fight.
2.5 hours left. It'll probably be an hour.
2.5 hours here.
Yeah, but it'll probably be another hour before their fight comes on. There are a couple of fights before them.
I don't know.
What is it on prepaid or something?
Nah, it's well, I think it's on Netflix actually.
Oh, that's prepaid. Hell, I only got the internet.
Well, you might still be able to watch it.
Yeah, if I give them a credit card number. You know, they try to get you to sign up for something. No, this AI bullshit is for the birds, but hey, you know, it could be used for good. I believe in some technology. I just think, you know, we need to slow down and look at what we're using and why we're using it. I mean, I'm in a fight right now with my electric company that for 3 years now they've been trying to put one of those fucking meters on my house, and I live in a state where it's an opt-out state. You can opt out of their smart meters, but I've caught them twice now trying to sneak on my property and install it, and now they're back at it again. They waited 2 years and they're trying to put one in. They came out and said, "Oh, it's reading low on the low side." We got one. It ain't a smart meter. I looked at it. It's got an FCC number on it. It's a fucking smart meter. Hey, he thinks you're fucking stupid. Not many of us are fighting because people don't know about them. People don't care. I mean, the radiation. We live. Have you ever seen Starlinks? What it is? It's the beast. It is the beast. Have you ever seen it?
Nope.
Let me see if. Oh, it's not on this computer that I'm on. I would show you guys. I'll show you guys another day. I got to transfer off a different computer. But in Ottawa, in Ottawa is where they track all the satellites except military satellites. All your Starlinks are on it. If you can't tell me by looking at what they have done to the world population, not even Americans, I'm saying the world population, put them underneath this fucking blanket of satellites. You want to talk about a prison system? You're going to see your fence. It'll amaze you. They want 40,000 of them up there. They're in the grid, man. They look awesome though. They really do. They look awesome as far as when you look at them on the global. But where did that come from? The American people have been fooled again. It's not Elon Musk. He's just the front man. Gets paid very well for fooling everybody.
Well, I gotta take off. The plumber guys here.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
talk
out
to you
here
guys
too,
later.
Myron.
Take care, bud.
I will see you.
We'll see you, bud.
Don't let them get away with anything.
Hey, thanks for letting me vent. I'm about done. Well, that's true though. I mean, Myron, if you ever seen it'd shock you, dude, to look at and I'll pull it off my other computer, the website. It's in Ottawa though. Is where they track all the satellites that are up there, except the military satellites. They can't show you them, but space stations, GPS, all that, I mean, is tracked out of there. It's pretty cool. It even shows you where all these things take off, where they're at, where they're going to be at over your. I mean, because sometimes you can see these things in the sky. I don't know if you've ever seen these things moving through the sky, but when they link them up and move them, it's pretty cool. It's like we live in this great big old fence, though. You'd be amazed. The only places that ain't is the North Pole and the South Pole, where it just goes around the rest of the world, but not in them two places. So that dog eating pretty good and whatnot. He's happier than hell, ain't he?
He's chewing on a street.
Yeah, buddy. No bones for you. No bones for you. Fucking already dark here. I mean, it's pitch black.
Yeah, well, we all know my feelings there, Ash Can on the fucking French. Them cocksuckers.
And your sister. Not bad here, 41 degrees. Light wind. Ain't too bad here right now.
Oh, it's not bad here, too.
I like the weather when it's in the 40s, 50s.
It's about 29 here with just a slight breeze.
Sunshiny too, though. No, I'm sorry I went off on a rant there. But if you really think of it, Myron, none of us have ever really felt freedom. You know that. You always had to pay something extra to live on this planet. To somebody.
Yeah.
That didn't deserve it. That's the way I look at it.
Well, I could say that we all have had freedom at one time, but that's we were really young and didn't know what we had.
Well, I think we had the illusion of freedom.
Well, if you're just when you're say under 2 years old or maybe a year and a half, you have
there you go.
Nobody's trying to teach you anything. But as soon as everybody starts trying to teach you to go to the bathroom and write your ABCs, you've lost your freedom.
You're right about that, bud. I never thought of it that way, boy. Down to 1.5, 2 years old when they teach you to walk and talk, and then they tell you to sit down and shut up. Yeah. And it's a shame. I mean, even in the illusion of freedom, it was more fun than now. Oh, the 60s and 70s 80s were great.
Well, we had more freedoms then.
Yeah. But it's still an illusion.
Yeah, it was an illusion back then, too, but we did have more freedoms than what we have today.
Right. I mean, yeah, they're freedom. You know how freedom is given and taken with a piece of paper. No, that ain't how freedom is given and taken. Freedom is you have the right as anybody else on this planet to survive here and not have to pay other people that do really nothing. I mean, and people need help, but people used to help people. We got to get back to that tribal instinct.
Well, fuck, all the poor people could help all the other poor people, and that won't do a damn bit of good. It's them cocksucking rich fuckers who
The ones
would
that put
rather kill everybody so that they will be able to fly their private jets more often.
the ones that know how this illusion works.
Yeah.
The other criminals. If you go to work and work a hard job in the woods all your life, and then you retire, no, you don't get all them luxuries. But I guarantee you, there's probably a piece of furniture in someone's house, and or their house might have been even built out of the wood. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right there, Ash Kid.
Yeah, more anybody takes away from what you do. I mean, it's theft. It's just theft. They charge you to do what you do. They charge you to have something you need to survive on this planet. If they cared about people, it'd be all free. If they cared. No, we've lost in touch with ourselves. That's the way I feel about it. The biggest place, right, is being out in the woods, being alone, being out there, walking with nature. That's where I get my peace of mind from. I don't get it by, I keep track of what's going on, but I don't fucking dwell in it because I understand the lie that the world's being. I mean, George Carlin said it. The world's a stage.
Yeah.
Besides seeing any of them on TV, what else do they do for you except come on TV? Hey, I'm a billionaire. Look at my mansion. But you guys got to give up another 19% of your pay.
Yeah.
And if you're an American, you'll do it.
Oh, Jesse Ventura had a plan that he was going to go into politics and change a few things.
Yeah, governor of Minnesota.
Yeah, his wife got sick, and because he was going to run for president. Everybody has to pay a 17% tax. No questions asked. You got to pay 17% of your fucking wages, and that goes right up into the corporate. Anything made by a company, they had to pay 17%. There was no getting away with them paying 1 or 2% as they take off their deductions. And his wife got really sick and he couldn't do fuck all. Now he's too old.
He had a good video out of when he won the mayor. When he got, it's out there. I don't know where it's at. I've seen it years ago, but when he won that governorship, he was taken to the basement of the Capitol.
Yeah.
And these guys in suits were in there. They wouldn't tell him who they were. Just they were wondering how he won.
Huh.
He goes, to this day, I don't know who these people are. So he never gave them no information. You know what I mean? He didn't say nothing to him. He didn't. He's the governor. Why the fuck should he be being asked questions like that? But he said it was peculiar that he was taken to a basement, the three guys in suits, and that's what they wanted to know. And they wouldn't even ID themselves.
Oh.
So something's going on even at the state levels in America.
Yeah, well, right at grassroots, there's been some shady things go on in this town, but I don't know who to contact to get it looked into.
Well, depends what you're looking for. I mean, here if it was something with the township or something, board or something, I'd be filing a Freedom of Information Act. But I don't know how you guys do it in Canada. I mean, I don't know what you're wanting the information on.
Well, that's just it. I want something figured out about maybe a little bribery, little graft, something like that. Because the IGA here in town, a big box store wanted to go in where the Super A was when the Super A shut down, and the town council said no. We don't want to have a big box, so IGA just raised their fucking prices up. And they've eventually lowered their prices over the last 20 years to regular, but then they just bought what is it, some dollar store into their, because they bought up the other store, so no other store company could come into town.
They did that here too.
Yeah, that cocksuckers.
They did the same thing here, Myron. One guy came in, bought both grocery stores, closed one, and just kept the one open.
Yeah.
And he's been doing this all over up here. There's been a lot of crazy things going on in this state that I live in, and I mean, sooner or later, one of us are going to catch it. I mean, we just know that there's some things that, just like the 325 tractor trailers that FEMA wants to leave down in Oscoda Township down south of here. And everybody's going, well, why do they want to store it there? Don't they need it in Kentucky and Tennessee where that's happening? And you know, what's in these containers? There's my question. What's in them? And where they wanted to store them at was the old air base that they use for a private run right now, but it's an air base still. I mean, it's still an air base. I mean, they can land certain size planes there. That's why it's called an air base. It's an old, I don't know what year they closed it down, probably back in the 90s or something when they were closing down bases, but 325 tractor trailer loads of shit they want to store for an emergency. I'm just asking, what emergency are they fucking, looking for? To usually put things when you pre-plan shit. What emergency? What's in these trailers? Then they won't let people know.
Yeah, the cocksuckers.
Well, just west of there is the biggest military training base in the world. Grayling is the biggest military base training facility in the world. Just north of there in Alpena, northeast of there, is where they train drone pilots. Military. I mean, something's going on that doesn't look good.
Yeah, but whether something's going on or not, they have to try and spend all the tax money they're getting every year.
And that's why if we need it, we should know what's in them FEMA trucks. If it's food, I want to give it to people.
Yeah.
What the fuck's in there? People need to shit now. No. Some crazy shit going on though.
Well, I think there's always been crazy shit going on in the world. It's just before we didn't have the communication to be able to figure it out.
Right. That's why I think it's in overdrive now. They got to finish it, right?
Yeah.
If people are catching on, maybe they got to finish it. Who knows? Good luck. Have fun. My responsibility in life is just make sure I can make sure that my family can eat every day, put a roof over their head. Give a fuck about the rest of it. That's my job at why I'm on this planet. And no matter what happens, I can fucking feed my family, keep a roof over their head, and feed my fucking dog. Why most people will be looking at eating your dog. If something bad ever happens. Now you know why they call me the panty wetter. What the hell? I got to read the chat. I never read the chat. I don't know why. I just never ever fucking read. Because probably I'm always doing something else. I got 2 other screens beside the one that y'all are looking at. Yeah, Myron, we're gonna have to get together. I need to send you a Christmas present. One for the go. I want to go down to the pipe shop, dude. You need a pipe for Christmas? I'll buy you a pipe. I'll let you pick it out.
Well, I'm not really all that big into pipe. Well, I got 13 or something, but I just don't use them anymore. I mostly just roll up doobies.
I'll still go to the pipe shop.
Well, I would like Gandalf with a fairly large bowl, like one will hold a gram and a half or 2 grams, maybe even 3 grams. And I'd like it fumed.
I'll just send you the money. You'll have to get it yourself because I can't fucking send it across. I don't trust the fucking government sending anything across the border like that. I'd send you a couple pounds of this shit. I don't smoke this shit that much. Like this right here, what's in this fucking can right here will last me 2 months because I'm an edible. I eat edibles every day. But I use this to, I'll take a hit or two just because I like to clear out my lungs. I smoked for 50 years, you know?
Yeah, I smoked for about 35 before I quit.
Yeah, that's 50 years. And I really didn't quit. I'll smoke maybe 1, 2 a day. But I went from 3 packs to nothing. I used to be a person that walked around with a cigarette in his mouth all the time. Fuck ashes in my fucking front pocket of my shirt. Yeah. Now I ride a bike, eat well. But I mean, I was always active outdoors. But I'd work with a cigarette in my mouth. No, them days are done. So I'm in no different of a battle than anybody else is. I mean, health problems and whatnot, but I'm battling. I'm trying to battle. Pot, I believe in. Well, just because of the research I've done on it. That's all. I mean, it's been used the whole time man's been on this planet medically.
Yeah.
Spiritually. I think that might be the biggest problem. It might be more spiritual.
Well, I'm not spiritual at all.
I don't know. When people say they get paranoid, maybe they see something we don't.
Well, paranoid is just in the person's mind.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with most of it. It's just in the person's mind. And
There was a song about that, if you remember back in the 60s. Your paranoia runs deep.
no, I don't remember that one.
Oh, it's on my channel. I got it on my channel somewhere. That's a good video. I should be able to go find it and we should play it, right? It's my video. They can't say anything about it.
That's true.
It's on my channel.
Good one, Ashcat.
Let me see if I can't find it. What the hell did I name it? Oh, I found it, I think. Was it Eve of Destruction?
Yeah, it could have been. I used to know who sang it. Barry Maguire, Eve of Destruction. Hell, I'll find it and I'll play it.
I got it right now. I just shared it with you. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me send it back to you. Okay. I didn't know if I had the sound on or not. Yeah. There you go. Oh, volume's off.
Eastern world, it is exploding. I swear, bullets loading. They're old enough to kill.
Lost the sound. Turn left. Oh.
Hi, Myron.
Hi, Noel.
I am going to a high school football game, their third round of the football playoffs.
Well, that's good.
And with one of my friends from school and Special Olympics, and his dad's driving us, and so my day was good, and then I punched out at 3:14, and my flight
Yeah.
was super late.
Uh,
And excuse me, Myron.
yeah.
So who do you want to win? Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Myron, guess what? I tried a VR headset. My cousin's house. Remember I told you I was, and so I loved it my first time, and then we talked to people online the world, and it was really cool. And then I might gonna get one for Christmas or my birthday.
When's your birthday?
December 21st, Myron.
Oh, so it's right at the same time.
What do you mean?
Well, December 21st and December 25th. That's with 4 days apart.
Yes, when is your birthday, Myron?
Mine's in May.
In May what?
6th.
And
Yeah.
are
If you were my kid, we would have celebrated your birthday on the same day as Christmas. You'd been at shit out of luck there, Noel.
Why?
Because we wouldn't be able to afford to that many presents in a month, in the same month. We're
Excuse
that
me,
poor. We
who's
grew up that
talking?
poor.
Who's talking, Myron? I want to see your dog. Dog, Myron. Dog. Put it on to my head. He's chewing a lobster. Fish. What's that? What's a
A
bone?
treat. I bought him a treat.
A tree? Is that a tree?
It's not a bone, it's some rolled up hide.
What does that mean? A rolled up hide.
Well, they took a cow skin and rolled it up and put some flavoring on it. And he seems to like it.
I'd say so. Check out the dog, man.
He seems to like that. Oh my god.
The old lady's laughing, Myron.
Beauty.
Yeah, pretty.
Are you gonna watch the fight, Myron?
Well, depending on what time that it's on. If I'm still awake when it's on, yeah. But if I fall asleep like I did last night, I don't know if I will or not.
I think I'll have one more.
Whoever wins this game tonight versus Laura or Youngstown. The sound's not working. And so, Myron, what's the time for you? Do you know when it starts? At 5?
It's 4:08 right now, and I think it starts at 5 or 6, I don't know, or 8, 7. My time, I don't have a clue.
My time, it's 8.
So it should be 6 here. But
Where?
there is 4 fights before Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight.
And where's Jason and where's Todd at?
They're on the highway driving to Todd's sister's.
To do what?
They're going to watch the fight.
And then I'm gonna watch a high school game, the 3rd round, and whoever wins going to the championship. And our seed is number 2, and then we're gonna first number 3 seed. Let me look what's the record. Let's see. Let's see.
Damn, you hang out with a lot of famous people there, Ashcan.
Huh?
What? I said Ashcan hangs out with, well, he's born on the same day as a lot of famous people.
Tell
Well, Ashcan is getting pretty close to that time there too, Matt. Maybe you're not, but me and Ashcan are. We're old and wise. You're still young and dumb, Matt. Well, I don't know. You're getting to that age where you're starting to lose it from the sounds of it.
And is everybody's gonna watch Paul's
Josh must be working hard today. He didn't stop in.
Excuse me, Myron.
Yes. You missed Silvers today, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I was on there talking to Silver.
Oh, okay.
Vicky Guerrero, Dad. Is Vicky Guerrero's not in wrestling anymore? Myron, do you know her, Vicky Guerrero?
No, I don't watch wrestling.
And do you watch UFC? What do you watch, Mimosas?
Sometimes wrestling, sometimes somebody playing pool, somebody driving cars up steep hills or motorbikes up steep hills,
That's
racing boats. Hi, Troy.
Excuse me. Hi.
he is gonna watch the fight, and I'm going to
She's getting picked up.
Yes,
a couple
for
minutes.
Yeah.
minutes.
We hope.
We hope.
You never know.
Did Josh excommunicate his brother, or do you mean brother-in-law? They're
What do you
asking.
mean? My neighbor is Josh. Josh, what?
No, Josh is probably working because too busy to say hi on my show.
Mom, should I bring an umbrella tonight, Myron?
I don't know that. Your parents will have to look at what the weather is. Does it look like it's going to rain tonight?
It says it's gonna be 50-50 chance. It's not raining now.
Are you going to be sitting outside for the game or inside?
Sitting outside, and this is my first time going to Trinsburg. This is a away game I never ever had. Yeah, it's something new. Yeah, and we are playing not Trinsburg. We are playing a 10-2 a team. It's gonna be 2 versus 3 seed. We're number 2 seed.
Oh,
Yes, it's gonna be. I might live stream it. I might. If yeah, or I
yeah.
might not. Because whoever wins this, going to the championship. Not the states, the championship. Whoever wins after that, going to the states. I hope my team wins, and I hope they don't get crushed. Is 10-2 is good? The other team 10-2. Is that good? Myron 10-2.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And we are 11-1 during the season. So
And that is even better.
and we are number 2 seed versus number 3. I'm excited, Myron. Yes, I am.
Yeah, it might be a really good game.
And so it's better not to stay home and watch the fight because
Well, the fight might be still on when you get home.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know what time it's going to end.
Starts at 8. It starts at 8.
Yes, but there's 4 fights before Jake Paul and Tyson's. There's 4 fights, so if those fights go a long time, then it's a long time. But if they all get knocked out really quick, damn, Ashcan, that is pretty bad. But we could use that amount of snow if it snowed for 6 days.
Days. Days. Days. And I hope.
Well, you help.
And I hope. Myron,
I think you should take your umbrella with you.
should
Just
I
in
take
case.
it?
Just in case. You don't have to use it, but at least you'll have it with you. If it starts to rain, you can put it up. Or maybe ask your mom and dad and see what they say.
They said. Myron,
Yeah.
why are you not gonna watch the fight?
I might, depending on what time it's on, Noel.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
I would take an umbrella and a hat. I do have a hat. What does it says? What's this say, Myron?
I can't see it.
It says handmade.
Oh,
My mom handmade this. Yeah. She knitted it.
good job.
She knitted this hat.
Did she teach you how to knit yet?
No, she didn't. She likes to knit.
But you don't like to knit.
No, I like to play with my straws. Can you take me off the screen, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she knits that. She knits hats, gloves.
Yeah.
She crochets.
Hey, Ash Cat.
Hey Ash, where's your asshole? Like where's your
I thought I'd be a nice guy tonight, not put it up.
And are you gonna watch the fight? What's your predict?
Oh.
What's your
Basically,
predict? Who's gonna win, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
Oh, Mike Tyson.
Because Mike Tyson will be shit. Hi, Sosie. That's pretty. Thank you.
Guaranteed Mike Tyson will win.
And what about if it was rigged? Do you think it is gonna be rigged or no?
No.
How do you know?
Well, because this will be Mike Tyson's farewell fight.
What do you mean? Oh.
This will be his last fight ever in life. Mike Tyson's the same age as me.
hey, new guru.
New gurus here?
They're driving to Todd's sister's place so they can watch the fight on Netflix. That's where they are, Susie.
And do you think is this fixed? What are they gonna wait? Do they talk about it?
No, it's not gonna be fixed.
Do they talk about it before the fight happens, or this is not wrestling?
No, this is not wrestling.
No, this is actual fighting. This is not aggressive ballet. Just to let you know. Like the WWE,
Yes.
that's all scripted. All that is aggressive ballet. Same as the WCW and ECW and all that. The only one that's not, as far as I'm concerned, is the UFC and these boxing matches.
And so, do these boxers have is a friends or no?
What's that?
Do these boxers are friends?
Well, some of them, you know, both of these boxers, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, are really good friends with your new president, Donald Trump. So,
Do Mike Tyson and Jake Paul like having a talk right now? Like, hi, how was your day? And
oh fuck no, no, they're shit talking each other. You know, they're saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna do this." There's no niceties now. After the fight,
yeah,
in a couple of days, you'll probably see Mike Tyson on his podcast called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and you'll probably hear him talking about it, saying, you know, how fair of a fight it was, whether he won or lost. He'll talk about it and he'll be objective. You know, he may even bring Jake Paul on to his podcast.
wow.
It would not surprise me.
And so, Alan, do you think these boxers are? Do you think these boxers are friends in real life? Like some of them, like they tried to. I don't know how to script shit. Do they talk to each other like hi? Some of them, none.
Not really. Not right before a fight.
And
Most of them don't live very close together, Noel. They all live far apart, so it's hard for them to talk to each other.
that makes sense.
Fancy
Now,
way, not only that, he likes magic mushrooms too.
I can honestly see Donald Trump inviting both of them after the fight to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Honestly. Joanne, it's always good to see you. Northern Adventures. And my good old friend there that I haven't seen in so long, New
I
Guru.
am going to the football game, guys. See you on Monday, the 13th.
Hey, have a good
Oh,
weekend.
that was quick. Yeah. Nudie. Give the slaves bread in circuses and they'll always beg for right? One of these times, Nude, you and I got to get back together on a live stream here. I'd love to catch up with you, brother. So, what are you up to tonight, there, Myron?
Oh, gonna have supper pretty soon. Then I don't know how much of the fight I'm gonna watch. Because there's 4 fights before Tyson Paul fight. I don't know if I want to watch for maybe the first one. I think the first one is women, so I might watch that one and then take some time out and watch the last one.
I'm on a new channel now, Nude. It's called Ash Can 2. That's ASH hyphen CAN and TWO. I got locked out of my Google account and I had a bunch of stuff frozen or taken from me, videos taken from me, and that. God, I put my phone number in here, but too many people would get it.
Hey, Susie. I put mine on here, but I don't text, so nobody really phones me too often.
No, I would just end up with some trolls calling me and that.
Well,
And it wouldn't be surprising right now if there's one or two in here because I'm here. But you know what? Fuck the trolls. I don't give a shit anymore.
Joanne, there should be one or two. Vivo and Upstate are supposed to be playing it tonight, the fight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, although that might be on Rumble, but what the hell? I've joined Rumble.
Oh, right on, dude.
So, and there might be other people streaming it on, even on fucking YouTube. We don't know.
Yeah, and that's the only way that I'd watch it. Like, I don't believe in cable TV anymore. I haven't for years. Just said, when I don't have the computer, I need something to entertain me, so I'll flip through the channels, watch a movie or something like that. But now that I got my laptop and I seem to have it working here, I'm able to talk to you now through my laptop instead of just my phone. So I am getting progress, Myron. I am getting progress. But yeah, it's, I bought a new TV, 40-inch TV, and it's a Roku TV. So it comes with Roku for free. So if I want to watch a movie or something, it's all on Roku. If I want to check up on the news, well, I know where to get the real news.
Yeah.
I don't go to CBC or NBC or all these other places because it's all fake news. I go right to the fucking source. If I want to know what's going on in Parliament, I'll go to CPAC and I'll click on the committee meetings or the question period and I'll watch it live myself. And then I'll, sometimes I'll record it and, put it out on my channel or that. Sometimes I take clips from Mr. Sunshine Baby.
Yeah.
Him in the House of Canada. The same guy, or I'll go to Northern Perspective or Canadian Looney, another good guy that all he does is broadcast, you know, committee meetings and stuff like that. And then you got Canada Capital Clips. In the States, when it comes to the news in the States, Dan Bongino, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's one of the guys that started Rumble. And he was a Secret Service agent for 20 years. He's about to become the new United States Secret Service, the head of the United States Secret Service. So I'll watch him Benny Johnson, LV Nation, Charlie Kirk, C-SPAN in the States. It's the same as CPAC in the States is the same as C-SPAN in Canada. It's, right from the House floor, the House of Representatives or the Senate, their live feeds coming from there. So I get my news right from the source. I don't listen to any of this other bullshit anymore. I'll take clips from what they do, what mainstream does.
Okay,
But
I dropped the link, Ashcan, in either in private chat or in YouTube. I dropped them in both.
Yeah. What's that for?
Well, it's a news site that's kind of hilarious, I think. You got to watch more than one. She makes fun of fucking The View and all the fucking.
Oh, yeah.
She's in Australia.
Okay, yeah. Sky News?
Yeah, Rita Panahi.
Yes, I love her. I love her. I'm subscribed to her and on X also. Yeah, she's great. New comments here.
Oh.
It doesn't matter what source. If it's broadcasting a circus, circus is a circus. Yeah, but at least you get front row seats to this ringside circus, dude. And you don't have.
Panel, thank you for coming up today. Susie, Nude Guru, Joanne. Let's see, who else was there? Fuck, Matthew. That's all. Ashcan was in there too. Thank y'all for coming, and we'll catch you on Monday. Unless I happen to be on a show that you guys are watching.